No more may gulls cry at their ears, or waves break loud on the seashores. Where blew a flower may a flower no more. Though they be mad and as dead as nails, heads of the characters hammer through daisies, break in the sun till the sun breaks down, and death shall have no dominion. Beautiful man, eh? I'm saying that Dylan Thomas, he really had a way with words.
Does that bit of mould, does that look like Brian Ferry?
Have you even heard a word I've said?
Yes.
No, you haven't. Instead, you've been staring at that piece of fungus that actually does look an awful lot like the lead singer of Roxy Music.
Am I disturbing ye? Or are ye already disturbed?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Dad, thanks so much for coming from McQuilligan.
Not at all, not at all. Now can any of you tell me which one of you the patient is? Only messing, Bill. As if we didn't know.
Thank you for bringing me such joy in my hour of need.
Right.
What?
Why the fuck do you have holy
Dad,
water?
don't say the F word in front of the priest.
He knows what it means. He's been around the block. And besides, you're avoiding the question. Why do you have holy water in your bag?
It's for in case of an emergency, okay?
Emergency? What kind of emergencies? Spontaneous demonic possession?
Actually, you'd be surprised how little holy water is used during an exorcism.
Would I?
Should I kneel, Father?
Sorry?
Should I kneel? For the anointing.
Yes, if you don't mind.
Any excuse to get a young man on his knees, hey, Padre?
Dad, that is completely inappropriate.
He knows I'm only joking. Besides, he's been around the block.
Will you stop saying that? He's a priest. I'm pretty sure he hasn't been around the block.
Actually, I have been a little bit around the block in my prior years. See?
The trouble with you is you're too naive. Would you believe he thought Santa Claus was real until he was 18?
17. And it would have helped if you and Mom had actually taught me instead of keep it up the shreds.
You should see this photograph we have of him, sitting on one of those store Santa's knees.
Ah.
15 years old. It's hilarious. He's even got a little pre-pube moustache.
Let's just get this over with.
In the name of the Father,
What
and
are
the
you
Son,
doing?
with the sign of the cross.
I
It's
know that, but why aren't you saying it in Latin?
Dad, this is a shared experience that should be performed in a language we both understand, okay?
Jesus, you swear we were bloody well getting married. Besides, it's not up to you, son. It's tradition.
And not necessarily, Bill. You see, the church has changed a lot of its laws and policies over the last half century.
Yeah, fucking sellouts.
Dad!
Of course, the church still practices excommunication. I guess some old traditions do die hard.
That's a very ballsy statement from a young man who takes his orders from a 90-year-old paedophile peddling crap.
Dad, for the last time!
Hey! I'm the one wearing the fucking collar, you got it? I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Perhaps we should start over.
Yeah, and this time say it in a language that he might appreciate.
You know what? If that's what you want, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me, okay?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Are you crying?
I'm not crying. I am not fucking crying, okay? In fact, I am the only one here trying to get through this with a little sense of dignity. You just have to always get your own way. You just fucking leave like this.
Can I ask you to come back a little later instead?
Right, well.
You didn't have to be here today, Joe.
Didn't want you doing this alone.
Whether I go in the morning or in the next hour, it doesn't matter. I've already said my goodbyes.
I don't know if I'm ready.
I remember I was 11 years old and my father took me fishing, along with our old sheepdog. My father was a quite old fella. People often joke that he was a monk, that we were his illegitimate children. I remember we were fishing at this one spot, and after about 15 minutes, my father hooked a salmon. Massive thing it was, about the size of a desk. Honestly. No, to land this bastard, my father was going to have to use all his strength. So he pulled as hard as he could on the line, and it shot over his shoulder, and the fish landed halfway across the field. Shep made a bowl for it, and before me and my dad could get to it, he had eaten half. There was the silence, and I looked at my father, and he just bellowed out every single swear word you can think of. I couldn't help it. I just started laughing and laughing. And about a minute later I managed to get myself under control. But it was too late. The damage was already done. So I remember looking at my father and thinking, either he's going to kill that dog on the spot, or he's going to give me a walloping that I won't soon forget. He just smiled. He put his hand around me. And embraced me. He even patted the old dog on the head. But 4 nights later he was taken to hospital. And about 2 nights later, my mother woke me to say that he had passed on. They didn't want to tell me at the time, but it was a brain tumour. The doctors did the best they could. It's 2 years.
Sorry.
That was a long time ago.
Do you regret not being able to say goodbye?
No. On his deathbed, he was a broken man. His speech was slurred and he couldn't put a name to a face. In a way, that fishing trip was the perfect goodbye. So, can I watch some porn on your computer? girl.
Just don't do anything to give yourself a heart attack, okay?
I'm afraid that particular battery dried up a long time ago, son.
Lovely.
Where are you going, son?
I'm not gonna watch it with you, Dad. I'm gonna put on the kettle, call Father Quilligan, see if he'll come around again, okay?
Okay. Won't be long now.